What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Quarantine Balcony Chef Life. Alright, so we're cooking some okonomiyaki today. I'm using a lot of non-Japanese ingredients, but I do have a few Japanese ingredients as well, like the katsuobushi. Like this you need for sure when you're making okonomiyaki. And I got okonomi sauce. Japanese people always have this hondashi. It's basically a dried version of dashi. It's that Japanese MSG. Anyways, we're using bacon today for the meat, for the protein of the okonomiyaki. And honestly, you can use anything you like, as long as it's thin. Normally, we use green cabbage for okonomiyaki, but today I have purple cabbage, because that's what I have in my fridge today. And I have a bunch of leftover kind of vegetables, like a half of an onion that Jocelyn left me. She leaves me these. This is like, I think this is kale stem. Yeah, kale stem. She leaves me this kind of stuff. I'm using all the leftovers. And I have a couple eggs as well. And I'm using flour. So, you know, even if you can't get okonomi flour, which is what I typically use for okonomiyaki, you can use regular all-purpose flour as well. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so let's get started. First thing we're gonna do, chop some cabbage. I've never done okonomiyaki with purple cabbage. Chop the cabbage pretty small. Just a rough chop on onions is fine. Doesn't have to be finely chopped, just a rough chop. We'll do more onion. Chop it up. In okonomiyaki, you can honestly put anything you like, any kind of vegetable. I think the main one is cabbage, and then you can add whatever you like to it. I really love adding okra to my okonomiyaki. It's really good. And there's two different types of okonomiyaki, mainly Osaka style and Hiroshima style. And I always do Osaka style because it's better. And I'm kind of biased because I was born in Osaka. Now, Hiroshima style is good too. Alright, all-purpose flour, and I just eyeball everything. Because you're just looking for consistency. You don't really need to measure things out. Because I didn't measure out how much vegetables I put in there, so we'll just add as we need. Alright, so that's some flour. Just a sprinkle. Something like that. Just a light sprinkle, that's all you need to get some flavor in there. And I'm gonna add a couple eggs. Alright, we're just gonna mix everything together. We're gonna need add a little water. And we'll add as we go, so don't worry about the measurements. We're just looking for the right consistency. Definitely gonna need more water. Really cool color so far. This is really thin still. You know, it's not much of a batter, right? You want it to kind of be like a medium to medium light pancake batter. That kind of texture. So I'm gonna add more flour. Touch more water. Season a little. A couple pinches of salt and pepper. So I made okonomiyaki on my Instagram last week, and people were like, oh, we need a video, need a recipe. So, all right, here it is. And this is basically what I did. I didn't use the same ingredients, exactly the same ingredients, because I was just using what I have, just like I am now. So whatever you have in the fridge, throw it in. Consistency we're looking for right here. Okay, perfect. Olive oil. Should be cooking at about medium heat. All right, got some leftover bacon, as you can see here. And you're just gonna lay that right on top, just like so. Just put the bacon on the top side, because we're gonna flip it and then we're gonna cook this side as well. So the bacon will get cooked through, no problem. Flip this bacon. Ready? Ooh, that purple looks nice.
Yeah.
All right, flip this one too. So this natto company watched my natto video that I did the other week, and they sent me their organic natto. This is made in California, locally here, and never frozen, and it's really good. I've had 2 of them already. They sent me a pack of 12. Maybe I'll put some natto in the okonomiyaki and see how that tastes. Never done that before, but normally okonomiyaki has yamaimo, which has a slimy texture. It's a mountain yam, and we don't have that. Normally that's in the flour, incorporated in the flour. Since I don't have that and I don't have my okra, maybe natto is gonna be a really good replacement. And I always make a whole bunch and then have some left over for tomorrow's lunch too. It's really good as a leftover too. It's pretty quick to make, really easy to make, and you can interchange ingredients a lot too. So perfect quarantine kind of meal. You know, you don't have to go to the store, just use what you got. Okonomi sauce, usually available at the Asian market. All right, but if you can't find it, I sometimes, if I don't have it, then I'll use tonkatsu sauce, which you should be able to find. And it's a very similar sauce. It's close to like a Worcester sauce. I think that's the closest thing. All right, let me flip this. Let me flip this. I think this was actually my first time having never frozen natto. And he told me that in a week or so, it'll get a little more fermented and it's gonna taste a little different too. So you can taste the different levels of fermentation. All right, first time doing natto in okonomiyaki. I think it's gonna be good. So for the last batch, I made 3 batches. For the last one, I'm adding natto. So that's the last batch. Let's mix this up. Seems like the perfect consistency. All right, we're gonna eat the second batch. Bacon's cooked through all the way. Beautiful color with the cabbage. All right, let me get the last batch on there first, because the cook time is like 10 to 12 minutes. I just have regular mayo If you have Kewpie mayo, even better. But nice dollop there. Twirl it around. Okonomi sauce. Just like that. That'll add some color to it. All right, well there you have it, guys. My take on the quarantine okonomiyaki. Itadakimasu. I think this is gonna be really good. That's my first time doing purple cabbage. Cool. We went right into the food. We forgot about the beers. Cheers.
Cheers.
I got some Bear Bottle. Oh,
This
slushy.
one's really good. Yeah, I know. Mine's a peach and bourbon kettle sour. So good.
Oh, this is good. This
Yeah.
is a new one. Is this new? Ooh, new IPA from Bear Bottle. All right, let me give you guys a nice up close. If you've never had this, you gotta make it. You gotta try it. It's so good. You gotta finish this and try the natto one.
Oh man, it's so good.
Okay, here's the natto one. I mean, looks visually it's the same. Okay, we're just gonna split this huge one since I don't think we'll be able to finish it, and leave the rest left over for tomorrow. All right, take a piece. Ooh.
Oh no, mine fell. I don't really taste the natto too much. I feel it.
It
Okay.
tastes a little bit, but yeah, it's not too strong in there. It's good. Feels thicker consistency.
I know a lot of people say that natto smells like dirty socks. I don't smell it. I feel like if it actually smelled as bad as people make it out to be, I would have noticed. Because I feel like I'm more sensitive to that.
That's good. Well, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely finish this. If you guys make it, make sure you tag me on Instagram so I can see what you make. And if you like the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace. You guys can see that the natto is in there.
If you guys are interested in these and you live in San Francisco, Bear Bottle's actually offering delivery right now due to the COVID quarantine.
Good beer, good food. That's what it's all about.